All right, we're about a minute away for the start of our broadcast of Mount Basketball here today from Loretto, Pennsylvania. Thank you for joining us. My name is Adam Pohl. Mount St. Mary's and St. Francis today here from Loretto.
Seven decades ago, Jim Phelan transformed a beautiful Catholic college in the Catoctin Mountains into a college basketball powerhouse. 4 Final Fours and a national title at the Division II level have paved the way to 6 NCAA wins in just 33 seasons of Division I basketball. Now the NEC champs are back, looking to repeat the feat and dance again in 2022. The 113th season of Mount St. Mary's basketball is brought to you by the real estate team of Tony Little and Jane Moore, Grafcom, Glory Days Grill, Roy Rogers, and Frederick Health. Now let's head courtside to Adam Pohl.
And from DeGaulle Arena here on the campus of St. Francis University, it's time for Mount St. Mary's basketball. Hello once again, everybody. So happy to be with you today. Ralph Grunt, our statistician, to my right. Once again, my name is Adam Pohl as we get ready for the Mount and St. Francis as we come down the stretch in this NEC regular season. In fact, after today, just 4 games left for the Mount before the upcoming NEC tournament. As Mount St. Mary's, they will be at home next week, hosting St. Francis Brooklyn on Thursday. And then LIU on Saturday, a big tilt. Get those tickets, 301-447-5700. The number. Ticket office will be open Monday morning at 10 a.m. And for Mount St. Mary's, they'd love to get a big road win here today. The Mount on the season has really held serve. They are currently tied for 3rd in the NEC. They are tied with LIU. They're behind Bryant and Wagner. Their record against teams that are below them in the standings, 7-0. They are 0-4 though in teams tied with them or above. They're coming off of the defeat on Thursday afternoon, 69-57 at Wagner, and now playing in a tough atmosphere at St. Francis of Pennsylvania here today. And of course, they're playing a St. Francis team they beat just 2 weeks ago today. So it is a quick rematch between these two, 71-54. Mount St. Mary's was the victor at Knott Arena just 14 days ago. So it's a big one as the Mount battles to try to be number 3 seed in the upcoming NEC tournament, which is once again just about 3 weeks away. We're going to take a quick break. We'll return with a conversation with Mount St. Mary's head coach Dan Engelstad as we get ready for the annual tilt, the Mount and St. Francis University here from Loretto, Pennsylvania. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little Moore team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
We're only given one life, and we choose which path to take. We choose to start our incredible journey here, so we can create careers and lives that matter out there. At Mount St. Mary's, we question courageously, serve selflessly, compete ferociously, and do everything extraordinarily, because from the minute we arrive, we live significantly.
If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street, and get your wings. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports. Hey Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
You're listening to the six-time NEC champions. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Well, it's time for Mount St. Mary's basketball here from St. Francis and DeGaulle Arena. My name is Adam Pohl, joined by Mount head coach Dan Egglestad. Coach, I know that we always talk about how big every game is, but this is a real bounce-back opportunity for you guys after a tough game at Wagner, and it's one of the great things about the NEC, the chance to get right back at it and try to get a big win, because we're coming down the stretch now, aren't we?
It's all about momentum at this point, and we got to find some. You know, we had a really tough loss at versus Bryan at home, and then we didn't come out and play. We didn't play very well versus Wagner, and they played really well. And you know, that's now in the past. It's a rear view, and for us, you know, we talk a lot about, you know, you have an event happen. You know, your response is what's going to create that outcome. So, you know, we tried to have a good couple days, and I think our guys did a good job of a quick turnaround of trying to focus in on the details to try to beat a team in St. Francis that's really dangerous, and played really well on Thursday at Fairleigh Dickinson. They're shooting it well and playing with confidence. So this is another great opportunity for our team.
You know, last year in his freshman year, Dakota LeFew was showing some signs breaking out when he was injured for the year. And this season, again, it was a little bit of a slower start. But my goodness, it's been a lot of fun to watch him play the last few weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, Dakota, I've talked about, I think, a few times with you just about his potential, and now he's starting to reach it and playing aggressive and passing it well and shooting it at a high clip. And, when his defense is there too, you know, he's really just a well-rounded basketball player that, you know, makes other people better. And it's been fun to watch Dakota grow.
When somebody is so extremely steady as a player, sometimes you can take him for granted. I feel like Malik Jefferson is a great example of that. I mean, he's on his way to leading them out in rebounding for a fourth consecutive year. He moved to second in the loss against Wagner in the Division I era of basketball. That's going back to the late 1980s. Second all-time in rebounding. And with a big day today, he could be first. It's just a testament to the kind of player he has been throughout your entire tenure here.
Yeah, Malik's someone you can always count on, right? Just a dependable, hard hat guy, and he's going to get on the glass, and but we're going to need more from our bigs. You know, that's in our last couple games we haven't finished well around the basket, and we need Malik to do that. We need Nana to do that. You know, we went 7 for 22 with our bigs against Wagner, and that's where we have a distinct advantage most nights. And This is a big front court. You know, PA is going to start 2 bigs.
Yep.
So it's a game where, you know, our bigs got to show up, and we need Malik to do it on the glass, and we need him to finish around the basket today.
Yeah, St. Francis is a team. They're coming off of a win against Fairleigh Dickinson. Obviously, this is always a tough place to play. Last year, they gave you quite a run here in this gym, and it was really the jumping off point. I mean, isn't it interesting that last season, this was the win that sparked you guys on that run to the title? Wouldn't it be great if today is a similar story?
Yeah, you know, last year, right? Everything in this year's is a new story that you can create, and this team, you know, we have to really figure out how to, you know, be an elite team on the road and bring it. And we know PA is going to be hungry and, you know, playing in front of their really good home court environment. And, you know, it'd be great for us to get a road win and come back home with a couple really good games. But we gotta really lock in to beat this team. This is a good team, always well coached. Coach Crimmel does a great job. And, you know, you could see them, I know they didn't get the result versus Merrimack, and they didn't get a couple other close results in this building, but they're tough, and you got to bring your A game to beat them.
Lastly, I know that you were really happy about the mentality of your team coming off the defeat on Thursday, how you guys were able to practice and get ready for this game today.
Yeah, we only had 1 day of practice today. You know, how it works for us is, you know, we do a walkthrough in the mornings of game day, and you know, I thought our guys were really, you know, just trying to focus on the details to go win a game, and we got to really guard them, and there's certain details that our guys just seem to be in tune with today, and you know, there seems to be a heightened focus, so hopefully that translates for our guys, and it'd be great to get some early success.
All right, Coach, best of luck. You know, it's always crazy playing an opponent for a second time in really 2 or 3 weeks, 2 times in 15 days. So good luck today here at St. Francis.
Thanks so much, Adam.
That's Mount St. Mary's head coach Dan Engelstad. We take a break, and we're back with more right after this. Win. Contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports.
Take the first step on your journey towards a life of significance. Visit the Mount in person on our beautiful 1,400-acre campus by registering for an upcoming open house. Or choose to experience the Mount virtually. Virtual tours, live chats, and webinars. Meet your moment on the mountain. Visit Mount St. Mary's University.
Make sure your youngsters can be a part of the action all year long as a member of the Junior Mountaineers Club. Kids ages 13 and under can join for just $20. With that, they will receive admission to all men's and women's basketball and lacrosse games this season, along with a Junior Mountaineer t-shirt. Fill out your application today to sign up at mountathletics.com.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little More team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore. Or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
From Jim Phelan to Milan Brown to Jamion Christian and Dan Engelstad, this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Welcome back here to DeGaulle Arena, Loretto, Pennsylvania. St. Francis is a program that has had a lot of success in the NEC over the last few years. They are a program that won the NEC championship game 3 times in 4 years between 2017 and 2020, trying to build back to that level. They would be the number 8 seed coming into today's play in the upcoming NEC tournament. As for St. Francis, they are 8-16 in the year, 4-9 in league play. As the Red Flash did get a big win in their last game, 78-65. That was on the road Thursday at FDU. They had lost 4 in a row prior, but 3 of those 4 to the top 3 teams in the league: Wagner, Mount St. Mary's, and Bryant. So a very tough stretch. Their schedule lightens up a bit down the stretch, and they'll try to climb the standings and get out of the play-in game, which is the 8-9 game in the NEC tournament this season. Let's now listen in courtside. It's time for our national anthem from the St. Francis University Pep Band here from De Gaulle Arena.
Before we meet today's starting lineups, we ask that you please rise and face the flag near the main entrance of the gym as we honor our great nation with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, and may God bless America.
Our national anthem here today as we get ready for the Mount and St. Francis. Happy to be with you here today for this important game here for Mount St. Mary's. Let's take a look at the starting lineups here first for the Mount, as Mount St. Mary's will get it going with the senior in DeAndre Thomas. Super Bowl is actually getting played in DeAndre's hometown of Inglewood, California tomorrow night. How about Jalen Benjamin? Even though he wasn't feeling very well going into the game against Wagner, had 16 points in the loss, and he had a season best in the NEC 22 against St. Francis 2 weeks ago. Messi Offram will get the start. This 6'8" senior forward fouled out with just 3 points in 17 minutes in the win or the loss against Wagner. The Mount really needs Messi on the floor. Nana Apoku, one of just 7 Mount players to have 10 or more career double-doubles in the Division I era of Mount basketball, will start today. And rounding out the starting 5, the Mount center Malik Jefferson, averaging 7.3 points and 7 rebounds per game. Malik had 9 rebounds at Wagner. He's now second in the D1 era of Mount basketball in rebounding, 12 shy of Michael Watson's record. Michael Watson was a part of the Mount program in the early 1990s, so it could be a historic day if Malik has a huge rebounding afternoon today. Mount St. Mary's head coach is Dan Engelstad in his 4th season, at one of his biggest wins as a head coach here on this floor a year ago. The Mount was down double figures in the second half. If they would have lost, they would have ended as the 5 seed in the league and therefore not played in the NEC tournament. They came back. Damian Chonqui had really his greatest moment as a Mountaineer as he rallied the Mount back to win in overtime, and the rest is history. The Mount was a 4 seed they played in the NEC semis. They won at Wagner over the 1 seed, and then in the title game, they won at Bryant, the 2 seed. And for a 6th time ever, the Mount was heading to the Big Dad. So Mount St. Mary's, after dropping 2 in a row, following a 6-game win streak, they are hoping today can spark them. They've actually won 3 straight against St. Francis, has Coach Engelstad, after losing his first 4 against the Red Flash as Mount St. Mary's head coach. So St. Francis will get it going with Ramir Dixon Conover. He scored 17 or more in 2 of his last 3 games. Here's Max Land, a 6'4" sophomore guard, who led St. Francis with 17 points against the Mount 2 weeks ago. A 6'6" redshirt sophomore, number 31, Brad McCabe. He's a walk-on now, starting with Miles Thompson out with a groin injury. And incredibly, he's averaged more than 13 points per game in his last 3 after he'd scored 2 points all year. Entering Josh Cohen, the 6'10" redshirt sophomore big, has 4 double-doubles on the year. That leads the Red Flash. And the senior 6'9" forward, Mark Flagg, he had 6 points and 8 rebounds Thursday night against Fairleigh Dickinson, I should say. Mark Flagg, a top 20 rebounder in the history of St. Francis University basketball. St. Francis will be in their home whites, red lettering, black trim. And for Mount St. Mary's, they'll be in their gold tops with blue numbers and white trim. Though Mount St. Mary's was rolling, they had a 1-point defeat at home against Bryant, and then went to Wagner and was defeated handedly on Thursday. Now Wagner was undefeated in the league coming into today. They went to overtime with Merrimack, and they're undefeated no more. Merrimack winning at Wagner 80-55 today. And incredibly, it looks like Bryant is going to lose as well. 1 minute left in that game, and LIU is up 7 over Bryant, 95-88, and that makes this game even more important for the Mount. They come into the tied with Long Island in the standings. Opening tip, both players went in the air, but the ball wasn't thrown, and Mount St. Mary's wins it. Opoku over Flag. Here we go. Time for Mount St. Mary's basketball here on the Mountain Athletics Network, and we've got a problem with the shot clock on the opening possession, so the Mount will have to inbound. They blew the whistle. Shot clock never started. We're 5 seconds into the game, and they're going to put 25 seconds on the shot clock, you'd think. And the Mount will get it going. Jalen Benjamin inbounding from right next to our broadcast locale. He gets it into DeAndre Thomas. Here we go. The Mount going left to right on his opening possession of the game. Malik Jefferson on the outside catching. He'll hand to Benjamin up top. He'll take a straightaway 3, and he goes down to the ground. He's fouled. The 3-point shot was short, but Benjamin's going to shoot 3 free throws off the miss. And I think the foul was on Dixon Conover, the leading scorer here for St. Francis. Now that is important right out of the gate today. And 3 free throws for Benjamin, who struggled a bit of late from the line, but is on the year an 83% shooter, and he hits the first of 3. It's a really good crowd today here at St. Francis. Nearly a full DeGaulle Arena for this battle between the Mount and St. Francis, PA, as Benjamin makes the second, and now one more coming for the Mount guard. Mount St. Mary's once again got a win here at St. Francis last year, dramatically in overtime, 72-65. Benjamin makes them all, and the Mount gets 3 points on their opening possession. And that foul was on Dixon Conover. Is now, here come the Red Flash. Ramir Dixon Conover playing in his 101st collegiate game with St. Francis. They get to the flag up top, inside the arc. Hands for Dixon Conover, going left, driving down the lane, reverse layup, good. He put a lot of English on it. He put it off glass and it rolled home. A great drive and score And it's 3-2 Mount St. Mary's, each team with a bucket on the game's opening possession. Back cut, but the pass goes off the knee of Messi Offram and out of bounds, and the turnover gives it to St. Francis. Now St. Francis coming off a road win at Fairleigh Dickinson. Coming into today, that would be the matchup. It would be here St. Francis and FDU in the 8-9 game. That would be on the Monday night following the regular season's complete, which is 2 weeks from today. Dixon Conover between the circles, bouncing top of the key here to Cohen. They play with two bigs, Cohen and Flag on the floor. Up top, Dixon Conover, 10 to shoot. Outside right land. They get a post touch here for Cohen. Double team comes. Cohen goes up, hangs. Shot does not go. Fight for the rebound. Cohen gets it back. Whistle, and what do we have? And he got fouled on the floor. Now Cohen able to get the offensive rebound there, and with it, that's going to be big. You know, these teams may be two of the biggest teams in the NEC, and who can control the glass is going to be big. And I think that foul was on Apoku. We'll have to check. As St. Francis with a fresh shot clock goes to work. Land on the right. On the outside, going to his left. Maxwell Land stopping to the key. Bounces for Flag. Straight away guarded by Offram. So Messi's guarding the big. Now Cohen on the outside. They took Malik Jefferson out of the game. That might have been a foul on him. Dixon over three, no good. It's tipped out, and the Mount's got the rebound. They look to run. Benjamin up the center of the floor, stopping at the top of the key, backs it out. Outside right, gets a screen, goes left, drives, hangs to the foul line, hits! Jalen Benjamin knocks it down. He's got the first 5 points of the game for Mount St. Mary's, and the Mount's on top 5-2. A 3-guard look for the Mount. Reeves is in the game now. Opoku and Messi Offram are playing as the two bigs. Flag up top with the basketball as he picks up his dribble. Gets it to land straight away. Only 8 to shoot. Not much happening here. Then to Dixon Conover. Benjamin guarding. He goes left. On the outside, 4 to shoot. Flag running out of time. 1 to shoot. And he does not get shot off. Flag drove down the right side of the lane and tried to lay the ball up and in. But in the end, he does not get the shot off. And Mount St. Mary's will have possession here with a 5-2 lead. DeAndre Thomas going left, bouncing for Offram on the lane. Whistle. They're going to get an offensive foul. Now, once again, Offram did not play much against Fairleigh Dickinson due to foul trouble. Just 3 points in 17 minutes. Those 3 points the season low for Messi. And he's going to exit, and Malik Jefferson's back in. Mount St. Mary's leading it 5-2. Here about 2.5 minutes in. As Dixon Conover will bring it up against the smaller Jalen Benjamin. Dixon Conover's a 6'3" guard as he's outside between the rings. He'll bounce to the big Cohen, top of the key. Cohen now looking for Land. Around a curl, Land guarded closely by Thomas. Tries to turn the corner, Land. Jump pass down low, Cohen's under the bucket. Blocked away from behind. It's out of bounds, St. Francis basketball. Nana Apoku with a block. And only 6 to shoot as the red flash will trigger their offense. The Mount leading at 5-2 here early on. Dixon Conover from the baseline to inbound. He gets it into Land in the corner. Time's running out again, taking it baseline. Jump pass, offensive foul. And it was Jalen Benjamin taking the charge with 1 on the shot clock. And for a second consecutive possession, St. Francis doesn't get a shot. And we've got a timeout. St. Francis here. 3 minutes in. They're not happy with offensive execution right out of the gate, and we'll keep it right here. Nana Apoku is 9 blocks away from second all-time in the Division I era of Mount St. Mary's basketball as he picks up a block right there. So Mount St. Mary's will have it, 5-2 leading, 3 minutes in. Once again, the Mount is right back at it next Thursday night, 7 p.m. We hope to see you at Knott Arena as Mount St. Mary's will host St. Francis of Brooklyn. And St. Francis playing pretty good as of late. They were winners at Central Connecticut State today. That was a big win for the Terriers. Well, they will come for a lone visit to the Mount on Thursday night as we head down to the final few weeks of the regular season. Jalen Benjamin has all 5 points for Mount St. Mary's. The Mount's up 5-2 early. Reeves for Benjamin, right wing. He goes to his right near the baseline. Benjamin running out of room. Kicks it back outside. They're going to hand it now to Reeves. No, it's going to go to Tuss. Left wing, 10 to shoot, driving, bouncing it. Boy, he just threw it to nobody. He just bounced it right into the chest of a St. Francis player. A turnover. Dixon Conover straight away. Holding, trying to get the team set up here. Once again, a walk on Brad McCabe and playing. Flag's going to take a long lob over the top, and catching it is Cohen. Flag looked like he was taking a shot, but it was a jump pass to Cohen. They went over the defense and he laid it in, and it's 5-4. The Mount was fronting the post. Now Benjamin drives it in, lost it, and turns it over. This has been a big problem for the Mount out of the gate today, as Jalen drove it in, lost the dribble, and it rolled out of bounds. And it's St. Francis basketball, and the Red Flash have a chance to take the lead here for a first time in the early going of this game. We're 4 minutes in. 5-4, Mount St. Mary's in front. As bringing it up, Dixon Conover again. He stops his dribble, gets it to the big flag, guarded by Offram. He hands now on the outside for McCabe. Jump pass left wing, Conover. They're fronting the post on Cohen. They're trying to get it to him. Flag. Back Lamb to lay it in. He lost to Kona LeFew. And St. Francis has their first lead of the game. They've got it back-to-back. Uncontested layups to the front of the iron at 6-5. Reeves straight away. They got out on him on a three-point shooter. They switched defensively. First time the Mount's playing a man-to-man in quite some time. They've played a zone in 3 consecutive games. Offram on the outs going right, 10 to shoot. It's LeFew driving it in, runner, and good as it rattles around and finds its way home. First bucket of the game for Dakota LeFew, who's been so hot of late. LeFew averaging 10.3 points per game in his last 3, and the Mount 5 minutes in have a 7-6 lead. It's taking a lot of time to find a shot for St. Francis, although the last 2 times down, they've gotten great looks. Dixon Conover, 10 to shoot. Driving, tough runner, puts it off the back of the iron, doesn't go, tipped up and in. Oh, Cohen got on the glass. Apoku flashed to make the first shot tougher, and St. Francis gets a putback bucket. They're on top 8-7. Benjamin driving baseline, under the hoop, kicks it out and throws it away. And Landis on a breakaway, one-on-one, lays it up with a left-handed scores. Another turnover leads to a breakout. St. Francis on top 10-7, 14-18 to play first half. Messi Offram looking for a teammate with a right-handed dribble. And the Mount a little discombobulated here. Here's LeFew, 16 to shoot. He'll hand to Benjamin. St. Francis coming way out to guard. Benjamin bounces. Apoku with the foul line. He gets it to Messi Offram, 8 to shoot. Messi's driving. Foul line pull-up jumper. Good. Messi Offram knocks it down. And it's 10-9. The Mount deficit is just 1. Nice play there by Messi. Patient pull-up jumper to bring Mount St. Mary's within 1. On the outside land. This is where the Mount's going to dig in now, as St. Francis has found their offense after the timeout. Fading jumper, and they get a foul on LeFew. Land fading away, and the shot did not go. Maxwell Land will get to the line to shoot 2 when we return. Right after this, our scores: St. Francis 10, the Mount 9. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball on the Mount Athletics Network.
Kelly is a junior.
So we can create careers and lives that matter out there. At Mount St. Mary's, we question courageously, serve selflessly, compete ferociously, and do everything extraordinarily. Because from the minute we arrive, we live significantly.
If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street. and get your wings. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports.
Hungry to repeat the feat and return to March Madness. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
So Maxwell Land gets to the foul line, and that's the kind of jump shot you want to force if you're the Mount. It was a long fadeaway too, but unfortunately, Dakota LeFew fouled Land after he had shot the basketball. Kind of a bailout foul, and Land is at the line to shoot two. Try to add to this early St. Francis advantage. The Mount beat St. Francis 2 weeks ago today by a score of 71-54. Free throw is up, and it is good for Land. Well, the thing that's hurt them out of the gate today, no doubt about it, is turnovers. They've got 5 turnovers. I mean, that is unbelievable. We are only 6.5 minutes in. And when the Mount doesn't turn the ball over, they thrive. But right now, that has really hurt them. Mount St. Mary's has not missed a shot. They're 3 of 3 from the floor as Land hits the second. Jalen Gibson is in now for Mount St. Mary's. First time he gets to play on this road trip. As now DeAndre Thomas gets fouled. Up the left sideline, Zari Harrison kind of rode him to the sideline. Thomas lost the ball, and they whistled the foul. Now the Mount will inbound LeFew from in front of the St. Francis bench. Gibson and J.D. Cordelia were thrown out of the game for leaving the bench when DeAndre Thomas got tied up early in the first half. Wagner tried to tear the ball out of DeAndre's hands after he called timeout. As now St. Francis is in a zone in the middle. They kick it out. Right wing three. Gibson, no good off to the left. It's loose on the rebound. I think they got a foul on Dakota LeFew. Boy, LeFew really climbed the ladder there. But he just got a second foul. And Dakota's been such a factor of late for the Mount, and now he's got 2 fouls. 13:09 to play first half, 12-9. St. Francis leading. The Mount did not get anything from Gibson or Cordelia in that defeat at Wagner. As Cohen on the outside, what force? He's been right away the big. Handing for Land, left wing. Land driving left, goes around. Gibson the runner with the left hand. It's strong, and now Apoka the rebound. First time the Mount's gotten a stop like that in some time. And here comes DeAndre Thomas up the left sideline. Thomas going left, bouncing for Apoka with the foul line. Swings it out, Gibson right wing in front of us. Gibson driving baseline, finds Apoka with the lead, and he scores with a right-handed runner. That floater going down, and it brings them out within 1. It's 12-11. Now Nana Apoku getting his first bucket of the game today. Great passing on that possession by Mount St. Mary's. Now off to the right side. Marlon Hargis in. Here's a 3. Left side and good. Brad McCabe makes his 10th 3 of the year. He can really shoot it. A walk-on, and it's 15-11 St. Francis. And once again, McCabe is averaging more than 13 points per game in his last 3. He's really given St. Francis an offensive spark. Malik Jefferson, the foul line, goes to work. Left-handed hook, but strong. He tried to go over Cohen. Down or up by 4. Now Harrison driving down the lane, and a foul as he laid it high off the glass with a right hand. Shot no good, but he's to the line to shoot 2. And all of a sudden, fouls are piling up on the Mount here. We got a timeout on the floor. Strong start for the home-sided Red Flash. They lead that 15-11, 11:43 to play first half. We're back with more from DeGaulle Arena right after this.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little Moore team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
And Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
Make sure your youngsters can be a part of the action all year long as a member of the Junior Mountaineers Club. Kids ages 13 and under can join for just $20. With that, they will receive admission to all men's and women's basketball and lacrosse games this season, along with a Junior Mountaineer t-shirt. Fill out your application today to sign up at mountathletics.com.
You're listening to the six-time NEC champions. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Welcome back into St. Francis. The Red Flash are getting to the foul line early in this game. A second trip now coming as Harrison will be at the line following the Jalen Gibson foul. For Gibson, his first and a fifth team foul on St. Mary's. Harrison's only 5 for 11 at the line this year. Harrison a bend to the knee. St. Francis going deep into the reserves. Free throw is no good off the front iron. They are without 2 of their starters for much of the year. Ronell Giles has been out for now 10 games in a row due to injury, so the majority of conference play as Harrison hits the second. And also Miles Thompson not playing today with a groin injury, so they're a bit short-handed as the Mount comes to town. 16-11, St. Francis in front as Benjamin back into the game. We'll bring it up the floor for Mount St. Mary's. Screen, he goes left, bounce inside the foul line for Opoku. Offram takes a baseline kick at Nana. Up top, Reeves, high arcing three. Hey, knocks it down. Josh Reeves with a 3, and he brings them out within 2. Reeves had scored just 2 points in back-to-back games, so big to see him knock down his first shot. And with LeFew on the bench with 2 fouls, Reeves will be counted on heavily here. Cohen's going to try to go one-on-one, backing up Jefferson to the post, kicks it out. Right wing catching McCabe. Now foul line extended. Cohen's got it back. Cohen now to the three-point line. 5 to shoot, back to the bucket, turning in. Long right-handed hook, no good. It's tipped up, offensive rebound. Hargis throws it away. Off from the pin, the Mounts on the run. Here comes Messi Offram. Finds Reeves. Transition 3. Back iron no. And Hargis the rebound for St. Francis. He'll bring it up the left sideline quickly. Hargis on the wing, driving it baseline. Has the smaller Benjamin on him. Now it's Harrison down the lane, stopping and bringing it back to the outside. 16-14, St. Francis. 10:30 to play, first half. Screen set straight away, going right. Now they swing to Hargis left. 8 to shoot. Hargis takes it baseline. Now finds Cohen. Foul line extended. 5 to shoot. Cohen takes the jumper. It's short. No good. Reeves skies for the rebound. And here comes Mount St. Mary's. Outstanding defensive possession for the Mount there. Once again forcing the shot clock late. Benjamin stops at the foul line. Gets it right wing for Messi Offram. Opoku. Now to Jalen Benjamin. Spinning on the perimeter. Benjamin, this is a corner jumper. And it's short. It was open, but he was aiding a bit, and it hits the front of the iron. St. Francis with the basketball. Harrison driving, handing off to Ruggerian for a first time. He's an outside shooter. Straight away now is McCabe. McCabe with a left-handed dribble between the rings. Offram guarding. 15 shoot. It's a 3 from Harrison. No good front iron. Bouncing across the frame of the iron. And the Mount gets the rebound. Malik Jefferson. All of a sudden, Mount St. Mary's getting stops. Benjamin driving is at the foul line. Looking to bounce down low, nothing there. As he now finds left wing dribble drive. Jump pass of Poku. It's Offram taking it to his left. Pull up jumper. No good back iron. And Cohen the rebound. And Harrison will walk it up. 16-14, the Red Flash leading by 2. Mount St. Mary's. One thing's about St. Francis, you got to shoot over him. You're not going to lay the ball in the basket. Here's a 3, and it's good. From the right of the circle from Marlon Hargis. Averages nearly 7 points per game. And he gives St. Francis, I believe, their largest lead of the early going here. As they're on top, they've tied their largest lead up by 5. Reeves on the left wing. Now finding Malik Jefferson. Hands for Benjamin. Straight away 3. No good short. Front iron. Ball's loose. Opoku tries to save it in but can't. He stepped on the inside as he looked to save the ball in. And it's out of bounds, St. Francis basketball. The Mount's got to hit that shot. They missed a few open jumpers in succession here. And now St. Francis will go to work with a 5-point lead. Ball 8:34 to play in the opening half. They're going to bring Dakota LeFew back into this game. They wanted to get him in right away, but they couldn't get him in before the inbound here. Ramir Dixon Conover now on the outside for Hargis. Hargis straight away, handing it off for Dixon Conover. Back cut, Hargis runner, good with the right hand. What a start for St. Francis, and they're up by 7 now with 8:10 to play, 21-14 first half. DeAndre Thomas left wing, finding Franta Bartone in for a first time today on the outside. Here's Benjamin right wing, up top for Afra. They're switching defensively, driving at Reeves. Jump pass and intercepting it is Dixon Conover. He comes the other way on the out, lobbing it up, and a dunk! An alley-oop to Maxwell Land. And Mount St. Mary's is going to get a timeout. It's 23-14, St. Francis. We've got a timeout on the floor as well, immediate timeout. We'll take a break. Big start for the Red Flash. They're in the midst of a 7-0 run. They lead them out 23-14, and we're back with more from DeGaulle Arena right after this. Hey Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
Take the first step on your journey towards a life of significance. Visit the Mount in person on our beautiful 1,400-acre campus by registering for an upcoming open house. Or choose to experience the Mount virtually through virtual tours, live chats, and webinars. Meet your moment on the mountain. Visit Mount St. Mary's University.
Hungry to repeat the feat and return to March Madness, this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Ulster, we are still early in this game. This is a big early spot. As St. Francis in the midst of a 7-0 run. The Mount scoreless in the last minute 57. And St. Francis, the home side, trying to win a second in a row. They lead them out 23-14. Mount St. Mary's will have Gibson, Thomas, Apoku, Bartone, and LeFew on the floor. LeFew playing with 2 fouls. They inbound to Thomas. Here we go. Can the Mount get a big bucket here? As Apoku sets a screen, Thomas drives it in, goes up strong, blocked away, gets it back under the hoop, lays it up. No, Bartone's foul. And Franta Bartone will get to the line to shoot 2. They went right at the 7-foot sophomore forward in Jariah Coleman, who had checked in, the reserve big. You don't see too many 7-footers in the NEC. Back to my decade with the Mount, only one on the Mount team, which was the outstanding center, Taylor Danaher, as Bartone misses the first, hitting the right side of the iron. Franta has struggled on the year from the foul line. As here comes a second attempt. He's only 5 for 18. Missed them both, back iron. And the Mount needed him, and they didn't get him. Well, the run continues for the Red Flash of 7-0. They're up by 9, their largest lead of the game. Hargis looks down low. Coleman's got it going into Franta. He's got to kick it out. Now Hargis inside the arc, guarded by Apoku. 13 to shoot. It's Land now outside. On the right side, Dixon Conover, screen left. He goes that way, 6 to shoot. He's straight away. Dixon Conover down the right side of the lane. High arcing scoop, does not go. It's tipped up, and St. Francis gets the rebound. The Mount's got to find a way to get on the boards. Long 3, no good. Front iron, and LeFew gets the rebound off of the Maxwell Land miss. Down by 9, here's Mount St. Mary's. Outside, DeAndre Thomas. Slow right-handed dribble, gets his screen, goes that way. Oh my goodness, they called an offensive foul on the mound. DeAndre Thomas was going away from the basket, and they called the charge. Now, that was one of the more suspect calls you'll ever see. How can you get a charge going away from a player? It was quite a flop, and it worked out well for Maxwell Land at St. Francis. That was unbelievable. Here's Ruggery. Now for Coleman. Coleman the big, up top, Hargis. St. Francis a chance for a double-digit lead here. Ruggery finds Land straight away, driving right, lost it, and the mound saves it in. He lost it going up. Gibson had to jump to save it, and here comes the mound. It's Thomas, screen up top. He goes away from it to his left near the corner. Now it's Opoku looking for a teammate. Finds LeFew turning the corner in the lane. Jump pass for Opoku. It's off his hands and a steal. I mean, the Mount's taken 9 shots in 14 minutes. 9 shots. Not 9 makes. They've attempted 9 shots. It's been a turnover frenzy. As driving a baseline Land, the pull-up jumper, no good. Gibson fights for the rebound and gets it, and he races it up the right sideline. Gibson handing for LeFew. Right wing 3, no good, short. Rebound, Coleman's got it for St. Francis. Mount, these transition threes have not gone down for them of late. 23-14, St. Francis leads. Mount St. Mary's a long scoreless stretch here. Dixon Conover bouncing for Land, outside left. Now post touch Cole going into J.D. Cordelia. Right-handed hook shot. No good, off the back iron twice. And Cordelia gets the rebound. I know the Mount's struggling offensively. 14 points in 15 minutes, but their defense is starting to stand tall here. Straight away, DeAndre Thomas. Outside left for Dakota LeFew. LeFew driving runner. It's an air ball, and it is going to be St. Francis basketball. It went off of Cordelia's hands and goes to St. Francis. And my numbers, I think, were incorrect on the 9 shots. Our stats have frozen, so the Mount has taken more shot attempts than 9, when I thought that's all they had at the time. Unfortunately, we have lost our stats here for the game. Our live look at it. 23-14, though. St. Francis leading, and it's been a long time since a Mount bucket. Now, Mount St. Mary's has got to find something offensively here. They've brought Offram and Reeves into the game. It's Land inside the arc, pull up straight away. No good back iron. Miss off from the rebound. The Mount's got in 4 or 5 stops in a row. They've got to make it pay off on this end. Thomas hesitation drive, the kick out, and Gibson's going to run it down near the center of the floor. 20 to shoot as Offram gets it. Now Thomas calls out a new play call, and Mount St. Mary's gets into their offense. Screen comes, as now outside left Gibson. Man-to-man defense from St. Francis. 8 to shoot, screen set. Gibson on the wing, crossover dribble. Gibson drives it in, goes into the defender, and let's see if they're going to give him 2 free throws or not. As the defender came down on him, and they are going to give him, and they're not going to give him shots. And Coach Dan Engelstad saying he shot the ball. Now Mount St. Mary's in a long dry spell. They really needed to get to the foul line. Gibson got a man in the air, jumped into him with a shot attempt, and they said it's on the floor. 23-14 St. Francis. The Mount will inbound from the baseline here. After that foul, they get it to Malik Jefferson. Now Jalen Benjamin's back into the game, and the Mount needs Jalen to get hot here. He lobs, foul line extended for Jefferson. Handing for Gibson, pull-up, mid-range jumper. Back iron, no. And the rebound is St. Francis. Balls to the floor, the Mount's on it. Jefferson kicks it out straight away to Benjamin, and Mount St. Mary's calls a play. Now we've got a whistle, and I think it's going to be a shot clock issue here. And that's going to send us to another media timeout. We got 3:55 to play. It'll be Mount St. Mary's basketball when we return, as they had a clock issue. 23-14, St. Francis leads the Mount, as this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
When you hear that hunger calling your name and you need to get some food, gotta find yourself a place where they're hooking it up, where they're cooking something good.
Roy Rogers' famous steak and cheese is back. Download the new Roy's Rewards app and get $5 off your next purchase. That's free food, dude.
Come on down to Roy's and have a cowboy kind of day.
Download the new Roy's Rewards app.
Hey, Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
From Jim Phelan to Milan Brown to Gideon Christian and Dan Engelstad, this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Well, the Mount has missed 7 consecutive shots, and they have not scored in over 7 minutes. I mean, that is a staggering number. Mount St. Mary's doesn't have a point in 7.5 minutes. They're fortunate St. Francis has only scored 7. We have not seen a basket sometime in this game. The Mount will be inbounding from in front of the St. Francis bench, 23-14. The Red Flash lead it. Reeves gets it. Corner, open three. Gibson hits the side of the backboard. Gibson runs it down. He gets it to Messiafra. St. Francis ready, cross-court feed. It's a Reeves left wing three. Good! Oh, to the Mount needed. Josh Reeves knocks it down. Ending a long scoreless stretch for Mount St. Mary's. Reeves has both Mount threes in the game. And it's 23-17. Flag the big on the outside. They're playing the two bigs in the game simultaneously here are St. Francis. Harrison up top for Flag. They're trying to find Cohen. Flag driving, had lost it for a moment. Bouncing for Cohen. Foul line extends 7 to shoot. Guarded by Offram. He tries to back him in. Cohen to his right side. Scoring with 2 on the shot clock with a hook shot right over Offram. 25-17, St. Francis. It's Benjamin to his right, still on the outside. Driving, bouncing, Messi Offram in the lane. Shot does not go. Offensive rebound, Malik Jefferson. The Mount's getting on the offensive glass. Reeves drives. The floater will not count. They rule a foul on the floor. The Mount is not yet in the bonus, I do not believe. Team's 5th foul, so Mount St. Mary's will be inbounding here. Reeves has really got to get going here, as he's got 6 points, hitting 2 threes for Mount St. Mary's. Up top catching is Benjamin. Now left wing for Reeves. Post touch, Malik Jefferson faces up. He's double teamed, swings it down low for Offram. It's knocked away, and it deflected off Offram. Out of bounds. If Messi's able to catch it, it's a dunk. But instead, it's a turnover. And St. Francis is in front 25-17. And the Mount will go offense, defense here. They'll bring in DeAndre Thomas. And now Nana Opoku as well will enter for Mount St. Mary's. 2:36 to play in the first half. The Mount has not trailed by double digits at any point in this half, but they've got to hope to get a little spark going into the break to keep it close here for the second half to come. The physicality of the Red Flash has been successful today in that they've been able to really keep them out from doing damage near the iron. Lynn drives it in, can't get it to go. It's tipped up at the front of the iron, it's loose, and the Mount's got it. LeFew picks up the loose change. He'll hand it to DeAndre Thomas. The Mount down by 8, brings it up the floor, 2:05 to play. First half, Thomas now to Offram. Offram near the foul line, bouncing. Now handing for Reeves. Reeves going left. Up top for LeFew. LeFew screen left, drives it in. LeFew jump pass. Catching it, Opoku, and he got fouled. And Nana Opoku will get to the line to shoot 2. Now that's Mark Flagg's first. And it is the 7th team foul on St. Francis. Opoku is at the charity stripe here. Bend to the knee, first free throw up and good for Nana. Opoku shooting 56% on the year. It really has been a first half that St. Francis has had the better of play, but if Mount St. Mary's goes on a bit of a run here, keep it very close into the break, that could be enormous. Second attempt, and he hits them both, and the Mount's within 6 at 25-19. Full court press by the Mount. Hargis will get it in now to McCabe. And McCabe now back to Harrison. They got to get it across the timeline. He picks it up. Long cross-court feed to the front court. McCabe has it. They bounce for a post-touch. Cohen guarded by Apoku. Cohen spinning to his right. Short on the shot. And Mount St. Mary's the rebound. Apoku gets the board. Here comes the Mount down by 6. DeAndre Thomas right of the circle. Screen left goes that way. Pull up straight away 2. Short front iron. Offensive rebound. Apoku's follow. No back iron. It's tipped up. Cohen's got the board. And here comes St. Francis the other way. The Mount started to get on the offensive glass though. Harrison left of the lane. Hands it off for Cohen spinning in the lane with a right hand. Back iron twice. No. Tipped up. It's loose. And the Mount's got it. Oh, the Mount starting to fight on the glass, and that's been the change of this game. Since in the last 5 minutes, all of a sudden Mount St. Mary's is getting the majority of these balls off the iron. Now we've got a whistle, and they're going to get a foul off the ball, and it's going to be on McCabe trying to deny from Messiafra. That is a suspect call, and Rob Kreml is fired up. St. Francis coach, the Mount's in the bonus. So Messiafra, that's a big free throw here. Shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. Messiafra has, I believe, 2 points in the game. Offram at the line. The front end is up, and no good. That's a big miss. And a rebound, Maxwell land. Those are the free throws you got to make. That one miss is really worth 2 points in a way, because you would have gotten a second attempt if you had made it. On the outside, Cohen. That one miss is like missing 2 free throws. Harrison down the lane, lifts it up and scores. Turned the corner on LeFew, and LeFew playing with 2 fouls. Had to kind of just let him go, and all of a sudden, it's an 8-point game. 27-19, and the Mount can hold for the final shot here. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. St. Francis looks like they're in a zone against this final Mount possession. 15 seconds left. The Mount playing catch. Reeves now to Offram. Baseline Jefferson. 10 to shoot. Reeves now for DeAndre Thomas. Thomas now to Messi. Offram 5 to shoot. Messi makes a move down the lane. Lays it up. Can't get it over the front of the iron. Offensive rebound. Malik Jefferson had no angle to shoot. He shoots it off the side of the backboard. And it's halftime from DeGaulle Arena. Well, mostly frustrating first half for the Mount. St. Francis, a team that has given up some big scoring totals over the course of the year, but they hold them out to just 19 points in the opening half. Our halftime scores, St. Francis 27 and Mount St. Mary's 19. We're going to take a break. We'll return to DeGaulle Arena right after this with a look at halftime stats. We'll also take a look around the NEC and all the games that have taken place today around the circuit, as we are the final game in the Northeast Conference this afternoon. Back with more from DeGaulle Arena after this break.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little Moore team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
We're only given one life, and we choose which path to take. We choose to start our incredible journey here, so we can create careers and lives that matter out there. At Mount St. Mary's, we question courageously, serve selflessly, compete ferociously, and do everything extraordinarily, because from the minute we arrive, we live significantly.
If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street, and get your wings. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports. Hey Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
You're listening to the six-time NEC champions. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Well, Mount St. Mary's in the opening minutes of the game hit their first 3 shots today, but in the remaining minutes of the first half, they would make just 3 more. So they started 3 for 3. They finished 3 for 19 from the floor, and they've got a big deficit staring at them in a game in which they're trying to get that momentum going again. The Mount had won 6 in a row going into last Saturday. They lost a low-scoring tilt against Bryant, 62-61, and then fell at Wagner. And now here at St. Francis of Pennsylvania, the Mount is down 27-19 at the half. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. The Mount did out-rebound St. Francis down the stretch quite a bit there. So St. Francis rebounding advantage of the game is just 18-17. Well, once again, the Mount shot 27% in that half, 6 of 22 from the floor, and they also turned it over 9 times. I mean, both those numbers are not good numbers for Mount St. Mary's, and all in all, they had 29 possessions and scored 6 baskets. So it was really a tough first half for the Mount. They did get 5 free throws from the line, though, in the first half of play. The Mount was 6 of 22 from the floor, 2 of 7 3, and 5 of 8 from the foul line. St. Francis shot 39%, 11 of 28 from the floor. They were 2 of 5 from 3 and 3 of 4 from the foul line. For Mount St. Mary's offensively, they were outscored 16-4 in the paint. And I think that's a huge number. St. Francis was able to score at the iron, and the Mount wasn't. And when you've got 2 teams that have got a lot of size, that's going to be an enormous number. Can the Mount get easy buckets right at the front of the iron? That's going to be big for Mount St. Mary's in the second half of play. Scorers in this game for the Mount leading the way, Josh Reeves, who hit 2 of his 3 threes. He had 6 points in 14 minutes. Jalen Benjamin scored the first 5 of the game for the Mount, but he only played 14 minutes, did Jalen Benjamin, even though he did not have a foul in the first half of play at 5. Now Poco had 4 points and 3 rebounds. The Mount got 2 from Messi Offram and 2 from Dakota LeFew. DeAndre Thomas, Malik Jefferson, who had 2 rebounds in 11 minutes. J.D. Cordelia, Franta Bartone, and Jalen Gibson all played but did not score. Gibson had 3 rebounds in 7 minutes for the Mount. Maxwell Land leads the way for St. Francis, 8 points on 3 of 9 shooting at a team high, 17 minutes. Josh Cohen had 6 points to go with 5 rebounds. St. Francis also got 3 points from McCabe and Harrison and 2 from Dixon Conover. Flagg, Ruggery, and Coleman played, but they did not score. St. Francis leads by as many as 9 in the first half, and their lead at the half is 8 as the Red Flash are on top of the Mount, 27-19. We're going to take a quick 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with a look all around the NEC. It has been a topsy-turvy day as both Wagner and Bryant had their troubles this afternoon. The 2 had combined to lose 1 game, and neither had lost against any team other than themselves. Wagner beating Bryant for Bryant's lone defeat prior. We'll tell you how those games went right after this as once again St. Francis leads them out 27-19 as this is Mount basketball. If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street, and get your wings. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports.
Take the first step on your journey towards a life of significance. Visit the Mount in person on our beautiful 1,400-acre campus by registering for an upcoming open house. Or choose to experience the Mount virtually through virtual tours, live chats, and webinars. Meet your moment on the mountain. Visit Mount St. Mary's University.
Make sure your youngsters can be a part of the action all year long as a member of the Junior Mountaineers Club. Kids ages 13 and under can join for just $20. With that, they will receive admission to all men's and women's basketball and lacrosse games this season, along with a Junior Mountaineer t-shirt. Fill out your application today to sign up at mountathletics.com.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little More team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
From Jim Phelan to Milan Brown to Jamion Christian and Dan Engelstad, this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Well, it's been a topsy-turvy day in the Northeast Conference today as once again Wagner and Bryant, the top two teams in the NEC, had not lost a game all year to a team that was not each other, right? Wagner undefeated 12-0, Bryant 11-1 coming into today. Bryant's lone loss was to Wagner, and they both lost today. Now, actually, it hurts the Mount because the Mount tied with LIU coming into today, and Long Island pulls off the upset at home. They beat Bryant in the replay of the game that at Bryant a few weeks ago saw 12 technical fouls called, the most in any D1 game this year. So LIU ends Bryant's long win streak 99-88. Wagner had the longest win streak for any team in the nation in Division I basketball. They lose in overtime. And wow, I mean, Merrimack blew them out in overtime, 80-65. The final. What a great win for Merrimack on the road. Fairleigh Dickinson came into today last in the league. So, of course, on this day of the NEC, they won. They win over Sacred Heart, 82-75. And another home team loss, Central Connecticut State, who's played so well of late, at home against St. Francis Brooklyn. And St. Francis Brooklyn, who will be the Mount's next opponent on Thursday night at Knott Arena. St. Francis blew them out, 67-50, the final score. So today in the NEC, what is up has been down. It has been a wild, topsy-turvy day in the Northeast Conference. And we will see if Mount St. Mary's, who was favored to win this game today, can turn around what was a tough first half for them as they trail at the break here against St. Francis by a score of 27-19. Well, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll return, and when we come back, it'll be time to get this thing going again. The second half is coming up next here from DeGaulle Arena in Loretto, Pennsylvania. Once again, our score, St. Francis 27, Mount St. Mary's 19. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little More team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
We're only given one life, and we choose which path to take. We choose to start our incredible journey here, so we can create careers and lives that matter out there. At Mount St. Mary's, we question courageously, serve selflessly, compete ferociously, and do everything extraordinarily, because from the minute we arrive, we live significantly.
If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wins. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street, and get your wins. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports. Hey Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
You're listening to the six-time NEC champions. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
A big start to the second half upcoming for the Mount, as St. Francis has dominated the day so far. Once again, maybe the stat is that Mount St. Mary's started this game 3 for 3 from the floor, and then as the first half progressed, in their final 19 first half shots, they made just 3 of them. They had a stretch of more than 7.5 minutes without a bucket, and the Mount did not score in the final minute 56. In fact, Mount St. Mary's was 1 for 15 in their final 15 shots from the field there down the end of the first half. And they were just taking jump shots for the most part, unable to do much around the iron. And let's see if the Mount can change that here early on in the second half. 27-19, St. Francis leads it. All in all, not a bad defensive half for the Mount, especially late in it, but they were outscored in the paint 16-4. Early on, St. Francis was scoring at the iron. They were getting offensive rebounds and doing damage. That didn't happen in the final 10 minutes of the first half. But for Mount St. Mary's, they've got to score the basketball. And St. Francis will have it going left to right here from our broadcast locale to get the second half underway. For Mount St. Mary's, only one player with 2 fouls, Dakota LeFew, Dixon Conover, who played just 11 minutes, and McCabe, 2 guards, each with 2 fouls for the Red Flashes. Here we go. Back underway. Great to have you with us. Mount basketball here on the Mount Athletics Network. Foul and extended, the big Cohen catches. Up top, dishing for Conover. Now between the rings. He looks for Landon, he threw it away. The Mount gets the steal, and here they come. Jogging it up the center of the floor, DeAndre Thomas. St. Francis goes into a 2-3 zone. Thomas looking at it. He'll take a left wing 3. He knocks it down, and a big start to the second half for the Mount. Thomas able to settle into a 3. A turnover and a triple, and the Mount's within 5 just like that. Dixon Conover against a smaller Benjamin. He's trying to drive it on him. He stops at the 3-point line, takes it. It's short. They're going to get a long rebound. McCabe will take a 3, and no good. It hit the iron twice. A poker the rebound. Here comes the Mount. Down by 5 early second half. Thomas Driving it in, bouncing for a poker with the foul. Nana will hand it to Jalen Benjamin on the outside. Screen set. Benjamin for a poker straight away. 16 to shoot. Nana looking. Finds Offram on the wing. Mezzi drives inside the foul line. Pull-up jumper. He hits. Mezzi Offram pulls up to hit. And the Mounts made it a one-possession game in an instant in the second half, scoring the first 5 points. And we, although it's not, I thought Conover was calling a timeout. Instead, he had some words for the official. 27-24 is our score. Conover forced well away from the bucket on the outside. Looking now right wing for Land, 10 to shoot. Land, they're trying to get a post touch. Cross court McCabe. McCabe takes a baseline step back jumper. It's short, rebounded by the Mount. Here comes Benjamin. Long lead ahead, and it's knocked away out of bounds. Good play by Cohen to run it down as Benjamin looked to find Malik Jefferson ahead of the pack, but it's Mount basketball. 27-24, St. Francis. Boy, how big was that three to start the second half by DeAndre Thomas? Let's see what the Mount can do here. The inbound coming, Thomas, lobbing up top, catching the big Jefferson. He'll hand it off for Thomas on the drive. Runner, right hand, back iron, no. And Cohen the rebound. And here comes St. Francis. Those floaters in the lane and not going down. McCabe, and it knocked away and stolen by Mezzi Offram. And the Mount looks to run. Bringing it up the left side of the floor, Thomas. Thomas on the outside, finding Jefferson. Jefferson goes up, throws it down. A two-handed slam. Moon St. Mary's on a 7-0 run to open the second half. They're down by just one, and we've got a timeout. St. Francis. Oh, my. Malik Jefferson caught it on the wing. There was nobody around him, and he knew just what to do. He raced down the baseline and threw down a two-handed flush, and the Mount is within one. It's 27-26. We take a timeout as well. St. Francis has the basketball, 17:41 to play in this second half when we return. This is Mount basketball.
When you hear that hunger calling your name and you need to get some food, gotta find yourself a place where they're hooking it up, where they're cooking something good.
Roy Rogers' famous steak and cheese is back. Download the new Roy's Rewards app and get $5 off your next purchase. That's free food, dude.
Come on down to Roy's and have a cowboy kind of day.
Download the new Roy's Rewards app.
Hey, Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
From Jim Phelan to Milan Brown to Jamion Christian and Dan Engelstad, this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
On the head statistician, am I right, Ralph Grunt? My name is Adam Pohl. Mount St. Mary's trailing by one now, just like that. The Mount on a 7-0 run, to open this second after 3 of 4 for the field. To get this second half going, St. Francis will inbound, 25 to shoot from right in front of their bench. It will be Dixon Conover to trigger the red flash offensive attack as he gets it into Cohen. Cohen straight away handing for Land. Land down the left side of the lane, lays it up high off the glass, and he scores. Big bucket on the drive for the red flash. The Mount quickly the other way. Thomas, left wing catching Benjamin. He'll take it around the perimeter with a right-handed dribble. Down by 3. Screen left, he goes right. Driving, finds a poke who kicks it to the corner. Baseline drive, Thomas, jump stop. Lost it for a moment, goes up with the left hand, too strong. The Mount's got the rebound. Jefferson kick out. Benjamin for the 3 in the tie. No good short. Mezzi off from offensive rebound. Lost it out of bounds. And it's St. Francis basketball. The Mount getting 2 offensive rebounds, but unable to make anything of it. And now they're going to bring a little bit of pressure as the inbound comes to Land, and he'll bring it up the floor here for St. Francis. Maxwell Land averaging a team best 12.8 points per game in NEC games with the Red Flash. Now Cohen near the top of the key. They're trying to post up flag. Cohen's going to bounce for Apoku guards in the low block, swinging it up top. McCabe now down low, catching Cohen. He's guarded by Jefferson. Cohen goes to work, double team. Throws it up, flag, gets it back, 2 to shoot. Left wing Conover 3. It's an air ball and a shot clock violation. Mount St. Mary's basketball off of the miss. 29-26, St. Francis in front. As Dakota LeFew and Josh Reeves are going to enter the game. The Mount is going to go with a more guard-oriented approach here as Apoku and Offram are the bigs. And now Messi's going to come to inbound the basketball here for Mount St. Mary's. 16:36 to play in the second half. The Mount trailed by as many as 9 in the first half. They're down by 3 with the basketball. Here's LeFew outside right, driving it in. Jump pass through it into no man's land, but Benjamin's got it on the drive. Hands it off to LeFew, and it blocked. Apoku gets it back, and Nana can't get it to go from point-blank range. My goodness. The layup did not go. St. Francis gets the rebound. They come the other way. It's Dixon Conover on the right, down the right side of the lane. Blocked by Apoku. And they whistle the foul. Who's it on? It's on Nana. And I'd like to see that again. I don't know if Nana made any contact with him. They ruled that I think it was body contact. I thought Apoku had a clean block up top. And at the line is Ramir Dixon Conover. And all of a sudden, St. Francis able to stay in front here as the free throw is high arcing and good. 30-26, St. Francis. Boy, the Mounts had a few opportunities. They either tie the game or even get closer. But now the second free throw can make it a 5-point lead for the Red Flash as Dixon Conover cannot connect. LeFew the rebound. Here comes the Mount down by 4. Dixon Conover's got just 3 points today. Here's Benjamin. He had a hot start, scored the first 5 for the Mount. Hasn't scored since. Apoku hands for Benjamin. He wanted a foul call on that handoff, doesn't get it. Jalen straight away goes right on the outside jump pass. Offram pump fake a 3, drives it in. Messi off glass to score. Messi Offram, a great drive down the left side of the lane and bucket. And the Mount's down 30-28. Mount St. Mary's was not driving the ball to score in the first half. They've done that here in the second out of the gate. Cohen from inside the arc. He'll hand for Land, trying to turn the corner, mid-range pull-up. It's short. Rebound hits the floor. The Mount's got it. Benjamin, a chance of Tired, take the lead for the Mount. Benjamin with a right-handed dribble on the outside. Now the left hand dribbling at the foul line. Spinning, puts a wild runner up and a foul. He got bailed out a little bit there, and Jalen Benjamin will go to the line to shoot 2. That's a tough call, but McCabe gets the foul. It's his 3rd, and Benjamin's at the line when we return. 15:08 to play in this game. 30-28 St. Francis. This is Mount Basketball on the Mount Athletics Network.
We're only given one life, and we choose which path to take. We choose to start our incredible journey here, so we can create careers and lives that matter out there. At Mount St. Mary's, we question courageously, serve selflessly, compete ferociously, and do everything extraordinarily, because from the minute we arrive, we live significantly.
If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street, and get your wings. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports.
Hungry to repeat the feat and return to March Madness. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Welcome back. 30-28, St. Francis leads. Jalen Benjamin, who shot 3 free throws on the opening possession of the game will be back. They shoot 2 to try to tie this thing up. Now let's see if these 2 free throws can spark Benjamin's offensive output. He scored, again, the first 5 points of the game for the Mount, but has not scored since. Benjamin 1 of 4 from the floor. And scoring 5 points today. The Mount's going to need him to get it going here. But here's a chance to tie the game. The Mount was down by 8 at the half. Free throw for Jalen. And good. It rattled around and fell home. That was a 3rd foul on the walk-on starter in Brad McCabe, who's been an incredible revelation for St. Francis of late. He had scored 2 points all year going into his last 3 games. And coming into today, he'd scored 37. Second attempt, no good, front iron. McCabe runs down the rebound, and St. Francis remains in front as they've got the ball, leading 30-29. Bringing it up the floor is Dixon Conover. Looking ahead for McCabe, and it's a offensive foul. And Rob Krimmel can't believe it. And they're going to get McCabe a 4th foul on an illegal screen. And he is pointing at the official. Boy, Rob Krimmel in danger of getting a technical. It happened right in front of the St. Francis bench. They thought the foul was going to be on the Mount. He's yelling, "That's awful." I don't know if McCabe is going to, or Krimmel. I mean, you know the refs may feel like they messed up when a coach goes that wild and doesn't get a technical. He's still giving it to him. He hasn't even stopped. LeFew driving at baseline. He's under the basket. Into the corner for DeAndre Thomas. Now back out left wing for Dakota LeFew. 15 to shoot. LeFew bouncing for Offram. In the lane, stopping, fading, hitting. Mount St. Mary's is in front. 31-30. And all of a sudden, even the whistles, everything is going the Mount's way. And St. Francis of the Mount bringing full court pressure. They call another timeout. So St. Francis now has 1 timeout remaining in the game. That's it. They couldn't get the ball in. Rob Krimmel, I'll tell you, it was such a classy move by Coach Krimmel when the St. Francis came to the Mount 2 weeks ago, when the entire St. Francis staff brought their bow ties to honor the great Mount legend in Jim Phelan. He's in his 10th season at the helm of St. Francis. He took over a program that was mired in a long stretch at the bottom of the league. And once again, they have played in the NEC's championship game 3 times in the last 5 years. And even though they have not won it all, they've lost all 3 of those title game tilts. That is an incredible accomplishment for Coach Krimmel and his staff. St. Francis to inbound. They only have 1 timeout left in this game. This is the Mount's first lead in a long, long time. The Mount's largest lead of the game is 3. They're double teaming. And they called a ticky-tack foul near the center of the floor on the Mount. And this is what can happen when you get a tough call on one team. All of a sudden, the whistles start raining. That is a 2nd foul on Malik Jefferson, who was double teaming near the center of the floor. St. Francis will inbound. Here's Land. He gets it into Dixon Conover. Screen is to his right. He goes that way at the foul line. Runner with the right hand. It's short. And Malik Jefferson gets the rebound for the Mount. And here they come. Mount St. Mary's leading 31-30. They've outscored St. Francis 12-3 in this half. Malik runner right-handed and good. It's a 14-3 run for Mount St. Mary's. And they're going to bring full court pressure again. LeFew will guard the inbounder. Dixon Conover looking, bouncing it into Cohen. Cohen standing at the foul line. The Mount trying to deny, no double team yet. Now the double team comes on Dixon Conover. He lost it, and they got a foul on Malik Jefferson again. That's huge. Malik's a big part, big piece for the Mount, and he just got 2 fouls near the center of the floor. Now that's his 3rd foul. It's 33-30 Mount St. Mary's. St. Francis is going to bring in both Zari Harrison, a point guard, and Luke Ruggery, a redshirt sophomore shooting guard, into the game. As now Ruggery to inbound, and the Mount's going to bring a little bit of pressure again. Harrison's got it. Guarded mano-a-mano by LeFew. He goes by LeFew into the lane, floats it up, and short on the shot. It's pinballing around, and here comes the Mount. The Mount gets the rebound. They're running. It's Reeves on the move inside the arc. Reeves backs it up on the dribble. Reeves goes to Messi off him. He's got the smaller Ruggery on him. Spins away from him. Onto the hoop, kicks it out. Open LeFew, three, short. And the rebound brought down by Hargis of St. Francis. Up the left sideline is Harrison. The game's picked up a bit. It was really a hold the ball a while in a half-court set first half. 33-30, Mount St. Mary's leading. Between the rings, Harrison with it. Whistle off the ball. They're going to get another foul on the Mount. And since Krimmel has gone after the officials, they've called 3 fouls on Mount St. Mary's. And that foul is on Josh Reeves. And all of a sudden the Mount has committed 4 team fouls in the half. Now St. Francis will inbound, 20 to shoot. Harrison from the baseline, down by 3. Harrison looking, and he'll get it in. Ruggery for the tie, right wing. No good, but a foul. They got Jalen Benjamin as the Mount fouls a 3-point shooter. Second time they fouled a shooter today. First time on a 3, and Ruggery, who has not scored a point in 4 of his last 5 games. Ruggery is back to the line, here to shoot 3 free throws. Now that hurts the Mount. As he's got a chance to tie it here. Ruggery's only attempted 6 free throws all year. He's 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, as he missed the first back iron, front iron, and bounding away. Jalen Benjamin picked up that foul, his first. 33-30, the Mount leads it as Ruggery hits the second. Now St. Francis, they're 8th in the NEC in scoring at 65.2 points per game. The Mount coming into today, the top team in the NEC in league games defensively, allowing just 60.1 points per game. As here's the final free throw, and good. He makes 2 out of 3, and he brings St. Francis within 1. Now St. Francis brings full court pressure. Jalen Gibson is checked into the game for the Mount. He gets it into DeAndre Thomas, and the Mount will go down the floor, no double team, and Thomas gets fouled. A very, very soft foul on Maxwell Lamb, but that's the way it is right now. It's a whistle fest. So that's going to be a 3rd team foul on St. Francis. 33-32, Mount St. Mary's in front. They'll inbound for the backcourt. Gibson gets it over to DeAndre Thomas, and here we go. Thomas into the front court left. He's going to take it inside the arc, bouncing for Opoku. Opoku looking, and he'll get it to LeFew. Right wing LeFew, pull up, mid-range jumper. No good. It's been a tough day for the field, and the pinballing rebound goes to St. Francis. A chance to retake the lead. That was a wide open 12-footer for LeFew. He couldn't get it to go down. And Dakota is now 1 for 6 from the floor in the lane. Land turning, fading jumper, and it's no good. Tipped up. Coleman gets the rebound. The 7-footer knocked away and stolen. Great play by Jalen Gibson. Here comes the Mount. 1-point lead in the ball. Nearing 12 minutes to play in the game. Cordelia in for the Mount. Gives a screen. Thomas the other way. Cordelia out for Gibson. Gibson to his right, mid-range pull-up shot. He knocks it down. Jalen Gibson's first bucket of the game. He gets the steal, and he hits the fading jumper to his right on the other end, and the Mount's up 35-32. Gibson guarding Harrison now, outside for Ruggery. Each team with a few reserves in the game right now. Coleman gives the screen for Harrison. Harrison around at the floater. Back iron, no. Cordelia the rebound, and he's fouled. He got hit by Harrison as Harrison tried to knock it away. And that's going to take us to a timeout on the floor. Mount St. Mary's outscoring St. Francis 16-5 in this second half so far. 11:32 to play. The Mount's on top, 35-32. As this is Mount basketball on the Mount Athletics Network.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland, whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little More team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
And Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
Make sure your youngsters can be a part of the action all year long as a member of the Junior Mountaineers Club. Kids ages 13 and under can join for just $20. With that, they will receive admission to all men's and women's basketball and lacrosse games this season, along with a Junior Mountaineer t-shirt. Fill out your application today to sign up at mountathletics.com.
You're listening to the 6-time NEC champions. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Welcome back here to De Gaulle Arena. My name is Adam Pohl. 35-32, Mount St. Mary's leads. As once again, Harrison committed the foul off the Cordelia rebound. And there have been a lot of whistles in this second half. Now we could see free throws in the bonus here in short order. St. Francis 1 of 10 for the floor to start this second half. Full court press from St. Francis. Ruggery just committed a foul. The inbound went to Messi off him, and Ruggery just popped him right in the mouth. And that is the 5th team foul on St. Francis in this half. 11:30 to play. Malik Jefferson's back into the game with 3 fouls. The inbound comes to Malik. Boy, Messi was racing up the floor. If he hit him, they may have had a dunk. But LeFew will bring it into the front court. LeFew gets a screen, goes left. Finds Offram at the foul line. Messi with a right-handed dribble, hands for Gibson. Down the lane, Gibson scores and a foul. What a shot. He hung in the air. He got the body contact. And just as he appeared to come towards the ground, he threw it high off the glass and in. 37-32, Mount St. Mary's. And for the Mount, it's their largest lead of the game. It has been a remarkable second half. They've outscored St. Francis once again here 18-5. They already have more field goals in the second half than they had in the first. As Gibson connects on the three-point play, the free throw is good. Jalen Gibson's got 5, all in the half. Full court press brought. The inbound comes to Maxwell Land. Land brings it up through the double team. Finds Hargis. Left wing 3. Good! That's a big one for St. Francis. They cut them out lead at half. It's 38-35. The transition threes have not gone down in this game, but Hargis just hit a big one for St. Francis. And now they get into a zone. We haven't seen much zone in this second half. From the Red Flash, Gibson straight away. They come out to guard. Now Reeves outside right. Reeves to Gibson up top, 8 to shoot. They find out from foul line extended. Messi's going to go to work. He's got Ruggery on him. He spins, jump pass deflected, out of bounds. It'll be Mount basketball, but there's 2 on the shot clock. Now what will Mount St. Mary's do here? Gibson's going to inbound. You don't have Benjamin on the floor. He's usually a guy to do some work here late in the shot clock. They get it to LeFew. Right back to Benjamin. Open 3. It's an air ball and a shot clock violation. 10:33 to play in the game. All of a sudden, each team is guarding the length of the floor here. But an inbound, it is Dixon Conover. The Mount brings full court press. They get it into Ruggery. No double team yet. Will it come? Ruggery brings it up. And he breaks it. He beats LeFew. Runner in the lane. It's short. Ruggery got his own rebound. The 5'11 player. Over to Hargis. Hargis back to Ruggery. 3 for the tie. Right wing. No good. Strong. And a foul. They pushed off Malik Jefferson. Cohen put his hands on the back of Jefferson and gave him a little bit of a nudge there. And that will put the Mount into the bonus, I believe. I think that's a 7th-team foul. Jalen Benjamin is sitting on the bench with an ice bag on his right knee. That's not a good sign. And he's in some discomfort. Boy, that's big coming down the stretch of this game. 1-1 for Malik Jefferson. Free throw, and it's an air ball. Ouch. He missed short. Jefferson, a 73% shooter this year. Well, the Mount can't take advantage. And now full court press will be brought by Mount St. Mary's. 38-35. Will we see Jalen Benjamin in this game again? Maxwell Land brings it up for St. Francis. He's a player the Mount absolutely needs. Land going right on the outside. Now Cohen comes the big to catch top of the key. Cohen's going to hand for Dixon Conover, knocked away. It's Gibson on the steal. Gibson the other way, and he throws it down with a right-handed dunk. Jalen Gibson, another steal. This time a steal and score. 40-35 Mount St. Mary's. Oh, Gibson's defense has been big here. On the outside, Dixon Conover driving, puts it off less, no good. Gibson another rebound. He'll bring it up with a dribble. Long lead pass ahead to Offram. Mezzi, right wing three, short, tipped up Opoku. And they said Nana went over the back. Who he went over the back of is a mystery to everyone watching the game. Nana went up, tipped the ball up in the iron, and they just called a foul. It didn't go in. And he's asking what happened. And it's a foul on Opoku, and it'll be St. Francis basketball. They inbounded it. That is a 6th team foul on Mount St. Mary's, I believe. They're one away from the bonus. Down by 5. Land brings it into the front court straight away with a left-handed dribble. The outside catching is Cohen, the big, straight away. He looks to hand to Dixon Conover, stopping foul line. Straight away, Hargis driving. Whistle. They're going to get a reach-in foul on Jalen Gibson. That'll put St. Francis into the bonus. 2nd foul on Gibson. He got his hand caught in the cookie jar there. And Hargis at the line after making the big 3 earlier to shoot 1 and 1 of the charity stripe, where he's 76% on the year. Hargis has got 8 points and 6 rebounds. It's been a bit under the radar, but he's been a big factor for St. Francis here. He toes the line with his right foot, 2 dribbles, free throw is up, and good, the front end of the 1-and-1. Gibson has got, or I should say Jalen Benjamin has got his right foot extended, right leg extended with the ice on that right knee. 2nd attempt, and he makes them both and brings St. Francis within 3. 40-37 our score. Hargis already over his season average with 9 points today. St. Francis, are they in a zone or not? Does not appear to be so. Well, yes, they are. Maybe a 1-3-1 look. Reeves now right wing for Thomas. In the corner, LeFew bouncing down low, catching Opoku. Nana back out for Thomas. Outside right, 7 to shoot. Screen comes. On the drive is Thomas. Had it knocked away. It'll stay with Mount St. Mary's, but they've only got 4 on the shot clock. They'll be inbounding from the baseline. All of a sudden, half-court scoring is becoming tough for the Mount. Inbound to Offram, down low, can't get it to go. It's tipped up, it's loose. St. Francis is going to run it down. Boy, Mezzi had a layup and couldn't get it to go down. A great inbound play. And now St. Francis the other way. Here comes Hargis, driving on Offram, bouncing in the lane. Now for Cohen, gets a man in the air. Cohen goes up, and he gets fouled by Nana Opoku. Nana frustrated, but it appeared to be a good call there. And Cohen goes to the line. They shoot 2. Now both Opoku and Malik Jefferson each have 3 fouls for Mount St. Mary's. 40-37, the Mount is in front. The first of 2 for Cohen. And, it goes down. Back iron, bounced well in the air, and went home. Now St. Francis has shot the free throw much better than the Mount in this game. They're 9 of 12 from the line. St. Francis and Mount St. Mary's are the 2 worst free throw shooting teams in the league. Back iron no on the second. Emily Jefferson the rebound, and here comes the Mount with a 2-point lead in the ball. 8:20 to play in the game. Mount St. Mary's needs to find something on this end now. Thomas going right on the outside, and he had it knocked away, and he gets it back. Finds Gibson in the corner. Here comes a three. Jalen Gibson hits it. Jalen Gibson is carrying them out. He's got 8 points all in the second half, and he hits a scatter drill three after Dixon Conover knocked it away, and the Mounts back up by 5. Cohen the big on the right side of the arc. Up top, Hargis. Now catching Dixon Conover. Post touch, Cohen back to the bucket. Guarded by Malik Jefferson. Cohen goes to work. Had it knocked away, down low, and the Mounts on it. Gibson diving to the floor for the basketball. Here comes Messi Offram into the front court. Bouncing post touch, Jefferson. Jefferson down low, reversal. Can't get it to go. Down to the ground, no foul. And St. Francis the other way quickly. Dixon Conover. Right of the key, down low catching is Cohen, goes right in to Gibson, and they rule a foul on the Mount, and Cohen is going to go to the line to shoot 2 when we return. They got a foul on Jalen Gibson, his third, and we got a timeout. 7:22 to play here in this one. The Mounts on top, 43-38. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball on the Mount Athletics Network. Hey, Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount Ticket Office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
Take the first step on your journey towards a life of significance. Visit the Mount in person on our beautiful 1,400-acre campus by registering for an upcoming open house. Or choose to experience the Mount virtually through virtual tours, live chats, and webinars. Meet your moment on the mountain. Visit Mount St. Mary's University.
Hungry to repeat the feat and return to March Madness. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Well, earlier today, the Mount came into this game tied with Long Island in the conference standings at 7-6 in league play. Of course, the Mount is 7-4 in games they've played, but Long Island got a huge upset win at home over Bryant today, and therefore Mount St. Mary's, they need to try to hang with LIU to win on the road here at St. Francis. The Mount will play LIU a week from today at home at Knott Arena. So at the line, Cohen shooting 2. It has been a foul-filled second half. The Mount now have 3 players with 3 fouls here. And Apoku, Jefferson, and Gibson. First does not go. In and out for Cohen. Cohen is now 1 for 3 at the line today. And here's the second attempt for the big. It's up and good. 43-39, Mount St. Mary's leading. And Jalen Benjamin is still out of this game with ice on his knee. LaFew will bring it up the floor. Benjamin has not played since early in the second half. Benjamin now top of the key. Catching is Messi for man-to-man defense from St. Francis. Here's Gibson. He's been the star of late. Gibson going right, driving, floating it, scoring it. Jalen Gibson again. He's doing it all. What a half it has been. He has scored 12 points in the half. And the Mount's up by 6 as they pressure the ball. St. Francis into the front court. Maxwell Land dribbles near the center logo. Now left wing for Conover. Dixon Conover driving, had it knocked away. It rolls to Land on the right wing, 11 to shoot. Land driving left on Gibson, stops, foul line jumper, short front iron, offensive rebound McCabe, and blocked away, but a foul. 4th foul on Nana Apoku. And McCabe, an outstanding shooter, is going to be at the line to shoot 2. Well, the Mount trying to deny near the iron. They're a great shot blocking team. But unfortunately today, the whistles have been galore of late, and McCabe missed. Now it hurts because of foul trouble, but St. Francis has not been taking advantage there. last 3 trips to the stripe. McCabe, once again, a player that has only seen ample time here of late in the last 3 or 4 games. He was 4 for 4 at the line all year entering today. That's it. Second and 10, and he makes, and it's 45-40, Mount St. Mary's. DeAndre Thomas running the point for the Mount. He'll bring it up as St. Francis, no pressure, fades into the Mount front court. Thomas outside right, gets a screen left, goes that way. Stops, finds Gibson on the right wing. Mezzi out from sets the screen. Gibson goes right, finding Mezzi, cutting to the hole. Mezzi puts it off glass and in. The screen and roll, and Mezzi Offram puts them out on top by 7. Offram's got 10, and the Mount leads 47-40 as we tick near 6 minutes to play. Can the Mount defense get Mount St. Mary's to the finish line with their leading scorer on the bench here due to an injury? Land up top for Cohen. Cohen hands for Dixon Conover. Conover, jump pass, knocked away. Conover gets it back. Great hustle by St. Francis to keep it alive. There were only 5 on the shot clock. The pass was trying to go down low for Cohen, and LeFew kicked it away. So a break for St. Francis as they're going to get 20 to shoot as Dixon Conover is going to inbound here. They'll get it to Cohen up top. And now Cohen will hand or look to hand for Hargis. The Mount deny. Cohen pestered, finds Dixon Conover. Tough 3 contested. Back iron, no long rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Mount St. Mary's basketball. Oh, Cohen's in some pain as he's down on the ground. Malik Jefferson's okay. Cohen is going to get to his feet, but he really went crashing down, and he's trying to fight off the effects of that. 47-40, Mount St. Mary's leading. And this is, for the Mount, their largest lead of the game. They took the lead 5 minutes into the second half. They trailed by as many as 9 in the first half. They trailed by 8 at the break, but they went on a big run, 14-3 to start the second half. Thomas around the screen left on the outside. Pump fake on a 3, dribble drive inside the arc. He kind of gave the shoulder fake, not really a pump fake. Here's Gibson now on the drive. Pass was kicked away, but they didn't whistle it. Gibson gets it back. Thomas, long right wing 3, just got the iron. It's loose on the rebound. Malik Jefferson runs it down, and the Mount's got a new fresh shot clock. 5:05 to play. 7-point lead in the ball for Mount St. Mary's. Thomas outside left. Coach Engelstad sets up the offense, 10 to shoot. DeAndre's got to start making it happen here. 7 to shoot. Here's LeFew, 5 to shoot outside right. LeFew crossover dribble into the lane, goes up, lost it. It's loose on the floor, and the shot clock runs to 0. Shot clock violation at 4:47 to play in the game. 47-40 again our score. Mount St. Mary's leading it. Just doesn't look like Benjamin's going to come back into this game from his posture on the bench. You never know. As McCabe gets the inbound, the walk-on, averaging more than 13 points per game in his last 3. He brings it into the front court, guarded closely. McCabe, whistle. Oh, Dakota LeFew thought he had tied him up for a jump ball, but they called a foul. McCabe picked up the ball. LeFew put his hands on the ball, but it is a foul. That's a huge call. And McCabe's going to go to the line again. And I think that's a 10th team foul on the Mount. Well, they're in the double bonus. They'll shoot 2. Will St. Francis. And the Mount being very aggressive defensively in this half. Free throw is good for McCabe, who is an excellent shooter. But right now, St. Francis, I mean, they've hit 2 field goals in the second half. They're 2 of 15. Back iron, no second free throw. Pinballing rebound, and the Mount's able to win it. Jalen Gibson. What a great board. Gibson's muscle gets the rebound off the hands of Malik Jefferson. 47-41. St. Francis trails them out, and they're leaving a lot of meat on the bone. Thomas driving it in, and Malik Jefferson off the bounce pass gets fouled on the shot. And Jefferson will shoot 2 at the line, where he airballed 1 earlier in the half. Malik will shoot 2. So now here, St. Francis has got Dixon Conover and McCabe with 3 fouls. 4:19 remains in this game. Bend to the knee, free throw, back iron, no. And a second attempt coming here from Malik Jefferson. 47-41, Mount St. Mary's. Jefferson's got 4 points today, and he missed them both. And a foul on the rebounding effort. And the foul's going to be on St. Francis, I believe. Mizzy Afra avoided the box out and got fouled on the rebound. And Mezzy's at the line to shoot. And I believe he's shooting 1-1. That was a 9th team foul. Now Afram at the line shooting 1-1. The Mount is 7 of 14 at the line today. Big front end here. It's up and it is good for Mount St. Mary's. Now how big is that after 2 misses to get in offensive rebounding position to make that play? The second and no good. It rattled out. So the Mount went 1 of 4 from the line there. 48-41, Mount St. Mary's. Argus brings it up for St. Francis. Argus, outstanding wing shooter. Now out to McCabe, well beyond the arc. Outside left, they want a post touch, and it's off the fingertips of Cohen. Out of bounds, Mount St. Mary's basketball. Opoku was denying on the pass inside, and the turnover gives it back to the Mount with 4 minutes on the clock. Great defense from Nana, especially playing with 4 fouls here. It's Mount basketball as we go to our final media timeout. 48-41, Mount St. Mary's leading. This is Mount basketball here on the Mount Athletics Network.
When you hear that hunger calling your name and you need to get some food, gotta find yourself a place where they're hooking it up, where they're cooking something good.
Roy Rogers' famous steak and cheese is back. Download the new Roy's Rewards app and get $5 off your next purchase. That's free food, dude.
Come on down to Roy's and have a cowboy kind of day.
Download the new Roy's Rewards app.
Hey Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
From Jim Phelan to Milan Brown to Jamion Christian and Dan Engelstad, this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Well, can the Mount close this thing out? On top, 48-41, 4 minutes remain. Mount St. Mary's will have it here to open this final stanza of the game. They've outscored St. Francis 29-14 in this half. St. Francis is 2 of 16 from the field in the second half. They've scored almost all their points from the foul line. Thomas in the front court. Remember, Jalen Benjamin is out of this game. He's got an ice bag on his knee. Thomas driving, finds Opoku with the foul line. Opoku back cutting Gibson under the hoop. Jump pass knocked away. Gibson tries to save it in, but it goes out of bounds. St. Francis basketball. Well, Gibson went to make a pass, and I think he could have laid it up and in. He was there for a reverse layup alone, and he looked to feed it, and it got deflected. A great play by St. Francis and went off the leg of Gibson and out of bounds. Now down by 7. Here come the red flash with 3:30 to play. Cohen near the three-point line looking to get it to Maxwell Land. Land's got it, bouncing for Cohen. It's kicked away and out of bounds. Gibson's down on a knee. Boy, Jalen Gibson has been everywhere defensively in this half. He's been the star for the Mount in the second half altogether. He scored 12 points, all since halftime. And St. Francis will have 20 to shoot as Maxwell Land will inbound. Gibson was retying his shoe. Now Land to inbound. He gets it into Cohen. Cohen on the outside, trying to get it to Dixon Conover. He's got it now near the baseline. Dixon Conover back to Cohen. Posting up on Opoku, who's got 4 fouls to go to work. Turns left, tries to pass it, knocked away, stolen. Here comes the Mount. Betsy Offram on the break. Offram fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 3:07 to play. Cohen made a pass out. It got deflected, The Mount picked it up and got it to Messi on the run down the left side of the floor. Now the Mount, they're in the double bonus now. Doesn't matter if they ruled that a shooting foul or not. Messi is 1 for 3 at the line today. It hasn't been a good day at the foul line for Mount St. Mary's. And the first does go as it rattles around and falls home. Messi Offram's got 13 points. As here's the second, and good. 50-41, Mount St. Mary's leads. And Messi now leads the Mount in scoring. Full court press, they're going to inbound. They get it into the big Cohen. And he'll hand it for Dixon Conover. No double team in the backcourt. As he'll bring it across the timeline with 3 seconds to spare. We're inside. 3 minutes to play from DeGaulle Arena. The Mount's got a 9-point lead. Cohen handing for Land. Land at the foul line. Outside the lane, stopping. Guarded closely. Dishes out for Dixon Conover. 8 to shoot. LaFews guarding. 6 to shoot. Dixon Conover well on the outside, going left. Dixon Conover, oh, he lost everybody. And he lays the ball in the basket with 1 on the shot clock. Both LaFew and Opoku, they didn't switch. And Dixon Conover gets the easiest red flash bucket of the half here with 2.5 minutes left. And the Mount's in no hurry. DeAndre Thomas, 50-43. Mount St. Mary's leading, screen set. Thomas drives it, goes in. Wild reverse layup, no good. It didn't catch anything. And St. Francis the other way. They find McCabe on the wing. The Mount got back defensively, denied the transition 3. Here's Dixon Conover in the lane. Runner off glass, no good. LaFew wins the rebound, tearing it away from Cohen. And Mount St. Mary's will bring it up. Inside 2 minutes left in the game. 50-43 Mount St. Mary's, and we've got a timeout from the Mount. So in their last 6 wins, Mount St. Mary's has allowed fewer than 60 points, and they're doing it again if they can close this thing out in Loretto, Pennsylvania. Still work to be done, but Mount St. Mary's, with 1:53 left in the game, is leading it 50-43. Mount will be inbounding from near their bench. From our vantage point on the far side of the floor near the center of the court. Great to be with you alongside Ralph Grunt, our statistician. My name is Adam Pohl with 2:14 remaining. The Mount's defense has been incredible in this half. And they've only turned the ball over 3 times in the half after turning it over 9 times in the first half. The inbound comes to DeAndre Thomas, outside right. Thomas dribbles near the center of the floor. Mount St. Mary's will now go to work, 12 to shoot. Screen right, Thomas driving, bouncing for Jefferson with the left hand. Shot is off the front of the iron, and they got a foul on Malik Jefferson, who got tangled up a bit with Cohen. That's a big mistake. So Cohen will walk the other way. They're in the double bonus. Jefferson getting his 4th foul. So now Opoku and Jefferson have 4. 1:38 remains in the game. And down by 7, St. Francis can trim the Mount lead without any time coming off the clock. And the red flash have had a tough time scoring quickly in the shot clock throughout this game today. First of 2 for Cohen, and it's going to go down. It hit the iron 4 times, and it falls home. Cohen's got 9 points and 8 rebounds in the game. (50-44) Mount St. Mary's. Reeves has checked in for the Mount for Gibson. Reeves had a big first half, especially with 2 threes made. The second, and he hits them both. 2 big free throws. And they're within 5, plenty of time in the game, 1:38 left. They look to inbound against pressure. LaFew gets it in to Messi off from he's double teamed. And Messi is fouled. No doubt about it. Hargis ran up the backside of him. St. Francis doesn't like it, but it looked like a clear foul. The ball came loose as Hargis ran into the back of Offram. And Messi will shoot 2. The free throws are going to be pivotal here down this stretch. And one big thing for St. Francis there is that only 3 seconds came off the clock. Offram at the line where he's 3 of 5 today. He's got 13 points this afternoon. Free throw, good for Messi. The foul was on Hargis, his first. And now Gibson comes in for Reeves. A little offense-defense for Mount St. Mary's. Gibson is an outstanding man-to-man defender. Second attempt for Offram. And no good front iron. Fight for the rebound. Jump ball. And Mount St. Mary's has got the alternate arrow. Cohen got hit in the face when they were battling for the jump ball. As it'll be Mount St. Mary's basketball, but they might check to see if they're going to give a flagrant foul on Opoku for fighting for the jump ball. Would that be something or not? If it is, it would be a killer for the Mount because it would be a 5th on Nana Opoku. It will be Mount St. Mary's basketball after the jump ball, but the refs are going to go here to the monitor. Well, what happened here is very simple. Nana was fighting for a rebound. They blew the whistle, and right when they were blowing the whistle, Nana was trying to keep his hands on the ball. He was trying to tear it away, and his arms, it appeared, hit the face of Josh Cohen. So will they rule that just a basketball play or something extra? And it matters what hit the face of Cohen and if they deem it to be extreme. It really is a tough call for the officials here, but there's a chance St. Francis could go to the line and have Nana out of the game. The alternate arrow off the missed free throw jump ball gives it back to Mount St. Mary's. But here we are in a 51-45 game. Mount St. Mary's leading. And frankly, this is a tough call for the officiating trio. Right here is nearly a full house in Loretto, Pennsylvania. Hangs on and waits. These jump balls haven't gone the Mount's way. What I mean by that is at Wagner, the Mount got tied up just like they did here. And Jalen Gibson and J.D. Cordelia were thrown out of the game before they even came in prior to the first media timeout. The officials have looked at it quite a bit here. They want to get a different angle, though. If this ends up hurting them out, once again, Opoku had the ball. He got tied up. He tried to rip the ball away, and his arm hit Cohen. And we'll just have to see how they rule it here. 1:34 remains in the game. And I don't think they're going to call anything other than a jump ball. Though that favors the Mount right there. So it'll be Mount St. Mary's basketball, and Opoku will stay in the game. Now that is big for Mount St. Mary's. So the Mount's got the ball. 51-45 leading, 1:34 to play. They'll inbound with 20 on the shot clock. DeAndre Thomas will inbound for the baseline here for Mount St. Mary's. He's guarded by Land, guarding the inbound. Looking. They're going to get it in on the wing for Reeves in the corner. Reeves guarded closely, finding Opoku on the outside. We're inside a minute and a half left. Thomas now 13 to shoot. Thomas dribbles near the center of the floor. Opoku will give the screen at 8. Thomas goes around it, bouncing for Nana. Nana at 5, back cut LeFew. LeFew lost it going up, and St. Francis will come the other way down by 6. It's Dixon Conover down the lane, lays it up, scores with the right hand in transition. Oh, that's not what the Mount wanted there. Clock's ticking though. LeFew will inbound. We're inside a minute to play. 51-47. Our score, no double team on DeAndre Thomas. The Mount lead down to 4. That was a big stop and score for St. Francis. Can the Mount get a huge bucket as the clock ticks down? They're dribbling it out here. 16 to shoot, 44 seconds left in the game. Benjamin out of the game with a sore right knee, it appears. 10 to shoot. Thomas going left, stopping. Thomas, no foul. LeFew had it knocked away. LeFew 4 to shoot. Left wing open 3. Reeves, no good. And a rebound for St. Francis. 26 seconds left. They're down by 4. Dixon Conover brings it up, goes into LeFew, goes all the way, lays it up, no good. It's loose, rebound, out of bounds, St. Francis. Thomas got the rebound, but he fell out of bounds, diving after it. 17.3 seconds left, And St. Francis will call their final timeout. The Mount got the miss, but they could not get the rebound. And that's huge. St. Francis would have had the foul, and Mount St. Mary's could have extended the lead. Both of these teams have bigs, right? Malik Jefferson, Nana Opoku, Messiah from that can deny the front of the iron for the Mount. Well, St. Francis has it as well in their trio of Cohen, Flagg, and Coleman. And Cohen did it there. LeFew drove the left baseline. Cohen went under the bucket, tried to reverse it, and Cohen was right there to deny any look at the bucket. And we've seen that for the Mount many a time. Here down the stretch, they get into a spot where you think they can finish at the iron, and Cohen's there to deny. Well, St. Francis is right in the hunt here, even though they're 4 of 20 from the field in the second half. It has been a tough half for St. Francis on the floor. They're 3 of 11 from 3 in the game. Land, Cohen, and Hargis all have 10 to lead the way for St. Francis. Offram is the Mount's leader with 14 points. So here we go. The Mount leads 51-47. The alternate arrow now favors St. Francis. St. Francis does not have any timeouts. The Mount have 2 remaining. Now that's important. Both teams are in the double bonus. So any foul, even if on the floor, will result in 2 free throws the other way. Dixon Conover, leading scorer, is going to inbound. Gibson's back into the game for the Mount. LeFew will guard the inbound passer. 17.3 seconds left. The Mount maybe a stop away here. The inbound to McCabe. Gets him into the air. 3 from the corner. No, good across the iron. And the Mount's got the rebound. Jalen Gibson pulls down the board. He's fouled with 12.8 seconds left. They got a wide open 3 for McCabe, who's been dynamic from deep of late, but he missed short across the iron. And the rebound for Gibson, who's at the line, here to shoot 2 in his second half to remember. Well, Gibson has not been a guy that we've seen take many free throws this year. 11 of 15 coming into tonight. Gibson is 1 for 1 at the line today. Free throw, no good. Back iron. The Mount is shooting about 50% from the line today. Second upcoming, 12.8 seconds left. The Mount leads by 4. Gibson second, and he hits 52-47 Mount St. Mary's. St. Francis will inbound. The Mount guards the length of the floor. They get it into the big Cohen. He gets it to Hargis, racing it up. Hargis with 10 seconds left, driving it in, fouled, puts it off glass and scores. St. Francis has life. They scored in 4 seconds, and they're at the line to try to finish a 3-point play. The Mount brought pressure, and it hurt him because Hargis beat Offram up the floor, and he got the contact, and now a chance for a 3-point play. And it's a 1-possession game. Reeves will come in for Jefferson. So the Mount going smaller, and now actually they want Gibson to come out and Jefferson to stay in. So they want to keep the rebounder on the floor in Jefferson. 8.1 seconds remain in the game. Hargis, who leads St. Francis in scoring today. The big free throw is up, and it is good. It's a 2-point game. And now Gibson will check back here. The Mount can run the baseline as they inbound here. Mount St. Mary's has got 2 timeouts remaining. They're going to have to hit both free throws. Messiah, who's going to inbound it? Will it be Messi or Gibson? Gibson will get the ball. And now they'll start as they inbound to Reeves, and there's a foul. Now, Josh Reeves hasn't played much of the second half, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 with 7.8 seconds left. The Mount is 12 for 22 in this game at the foul line. That's only 55%. Can they hit 2 to make it a 2-possession game? Reeves 11 of 12 at the line this year. He has not scored in this half. All 6 of his points were in the first half. Big free throw. It's good. And the Mount leads 53-50. 7.8 seconds remain. A miss, and St. Francis, remember, they don't have a timeout left. They could tie it with a three. Reeves makes them both, and we've got a timeout. Mount St. Mary's. They can set their defense. St. Francis has got to go the length of the floor, and there's only 7.8 seconds left. The Mount have not made many free throws today, but those were the two biggest of the afternoon. 54-50, Mount St. Mary's, and they're starting, not many, but a few are starting to head to the exits here in Loretto. Now, can Mount St. Mary's force St. Francis to take a quick contested jumper? They don't want anything like what happened prior, which is an and one in 4 seconds time. It's not over yet, but St. Francis has got to score in a hurry. Dixon Conover's going to inbound. The Mount is not guarding the inbounder. Ruggery's in the game for St. Francis. They've got their three-point shooters out. Everybody on the floor can shoot a three for the Red Flash. They get it in. Dixon Conover crossing with 5. Dixon Conover down the lane, and the Mount gives up the layup with 2.7 seconds left. 54-52. The inbound, and LeFew gets it into Gibson, and the foul is given with 1.7 seconds left. Oh, the Mount frustrated that they gave the foul there. They thought Gibson had turned the corner and ran down the sideline. And if they don't call the foul there, the game's over. It's so big here that St. Francis does not have a timeout. 1.7 seconds left. Gibson, if he can make them both, can win it for the Mount. If he misses even one, St. Francis can get a heave to try to tie it or win it. Free throw and rattling out, no good. St. Francis is going to have an opportunity here. 1.7 seconds left. Once again, they don't have a timeout. Boy, you would have loved to make that first even if you missed the second. It's just a three-quarter court heave. Now you want to make it to make sure St. Francis can't beat you with a three. 1.7 seconds left. Second. No good. Rebound's loose, and Gibson knocks it away. It's out of bounds. Unbelievable. And it's Mount basketball. They're going to go to look at the monitor. Nobody got the rebound for St. Francis. They let that ball hit the floor. What matters here, I mean, even if it's St. Francis basketball, there's 0.6 seconds left. That's it. Though Mount St. Mary's, they could have won this a few times over, but it ain't over yet. And it's Mount basketball with 0.6 on the clock. They went to the monitor. The Mount didn't even have anybody there to rebound the ball on the line. That's unbelievable. And nobody went to get the rebound. Gibson ran up, got his hands on it, flag knocked it away, and the Mount has it 0.6 left. St. Francis will have to put together a miracle here. They need the Mount to commit a foul. A few to inbound. Looking, gets it to Reeves, holds the ball, waves to the fans, and Mount St. Mary's is victorious. Wow, 54-52. The Mount trailed early in this one, but they get it done for a huge win to stay tied for third in the Northeast Conference with LIU, who pulled the upset earlier today over Bryant. A gutty win for Mount St. Mary's, who get it done 54-52, the final in a wild, disjointed ending that ends up in the Mount's favor. We take a break. We'll come back with end-of-game stats and start our Mount post-game show. Again, our final score, Mount St. Mary's 54, St. Francis of Pennsylvania 52. This is Mount Basketball on the Mount Athletics Network.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little Moore team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
We're only given one life, and we choose which path to take. We choose to start our incredible journey here, so we can create careers and lives that matter out there. At Mount St. Mary's, we question courageously, serve selflessly, compete ferociously, and do everything extraordinarily, because from the minute we arrive, we live significantly.
If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street, and get your wings. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports. Hey Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
You're listening to the six-time NEC champions. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
And a pullback with you. Big win for the Mount. And nothing worth having in life is easy, right? That this win fit that billing as Mount St. Mary's gets it done. 54-52 is the final score. The Mount missed a bevy of free throws down the stretch of the final moments of the game, but it was enough to get it over the hump. And for Mount St. Mary's, their surge early in the second half won this game. And it was also so impressive that the depth of the Mount showed. And what I mean by that is that Jalen Benjamin did not play. I'd have to look, but he didn't play at least in the last 12 to 15 minutes of the game. And Benjamin, the Mount's leading scorer, played 19 minutes altogether. Had an ice pack on his right knee down the stretch of this one today. And in a game that was right down to the wire, without your leading scorer on the floor, Mount St. Mary's was able to finish the job. And you got to give it up for the young guards on this Mount team, right? Jalen Gibson, also Dakota LeFew. He didn't have his best shooting game, but a big game defensively down the stretch. And then Josh Reeves was huge as well, late hitting those two free throws that the Mount so desperately needed. Let's take a look at the final stats of this one. Now a reminder, the Mount was down by as many as 9 in the first half. They trailed by 8 at the break, but they came out with a 14-3 run in the second half. And Mount St. Mary's took their first lead since early in the game at 30, I believe, well, it was 30-29 was the last lead for St. Francis. So the Mount led for the final 14 minutes and 55 seconds of the game, but they held off these red flash late. For Mount St. Mary's, they shoot 36% from the floor, 29% from three, 4 of 14, and they were 14 of 26, 54% from the foul line. Now, all three of those numbers are well below their NEC in conference averages. For St. Francis, the red flash, they shoot just 33% in the game. They were 6 of 23 from the field in the second half, so they really labored from the floor in the second half of play, and really in the latter part of the first half as well. St. Francis was 3 of 12 from 3, and they shoot 68% from the foul line in this game. For Mount St. Mary's leading scorer, Messi Offram, 14 points for Messi, who was coming off of a game in which he scored just 3, his lowest scoring output of the year. And boy, did the Mount need that output from Offram today. 5 of 10 for the floor, 4 of 7 from the foul line for Messi. Other scores for the Mount, Jalen Gibson. I think this was the biggest game of his young Mount career. 13 points, all in the second half, to go with 6 rebounds and 4 steals. He also had 2 assists. It was an enormous day for Jalen Gibson, the Mount freshman guard, who was kicked out of the game at Wagner early for coming off of the bench when DeAndre Thomas was tied up. But Gibson was huge for the Mount here today. Other Mount scorers, Benjamin had 6. He scored the first 5 points of the game for the Mount, only had 1 point. After that, hopefully Jalen's going to be all right for next Thursday when the Mount is at home against St. Francis Brooklyn. Nana Opoko had 4 points and 5 rebounds a day. Malik Jefferson, 4 points, 6 rebounds. The Mount then got 3 from DeAndre Thomas. Cordelia and Bartone played, but did not score in this game. For St. Francis, the Red Flash, 3 double-digit scores. They really had a nice afternoon from Marlon Hargis. Hargis, 13 points, and he shot the ball 4 times. 4 of 4 from the floor, 2 for 2 from deep, 3 of 3 from the foul line. What a day for Hargis. 13 points, 8 rebounds in 27 minutes. They got 10 from Maxwell Land, their leading scorer in league play of the year. Cohen had a double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds here on the afternoon. Dixon Conover, 9 points for the Red Flash. They got 5 from McCabe, 3 from Harrison, 2 from Ruckery. Flagg and Coleman did not score in the game, and that was big for the Mount. Flagg, 14 minutes, did not score in this one tonight. Another starter for St. Francis. Other stats in the game. When you look at it, points off turnovers, the Mount outscoring St. Francis 16-9. The Mount out-rebounds St. Francis 39-37 in the game after St. Francis had a big advantage in margin on that early. So when it's all said and done, Mount St. Mary's gets it done, albeit not pretty. They didn't shoot the ball well. They struggled mightily in every which way in the first half. But the Mount wins it on the road, and they are now 8-6 in league play. They're 8-4 in games they have played. They're 8-0 against teams below them in the NEC standings. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, take a look at other scores around the Northeast Conference today, and we'll get you set for Mount St. Mary's next game at home Thursday night against the other St. Francis College of Brooklyn Heights, New York. That's coming up right after this. Our final score, the Mount 54, St. Francis 52, as this is Mount Basketball. If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street, and get your wings. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports.
Take the first step on your journey towards a life of significance. Visit the Mount in person on our beautiful 1,400-acre campus by registering for an upcoming open house. Or choose to experience the Mount virtually through virtual tours, live chats, and webinars. Meet your moment on the mountain. Visit Mount St. Mary's University.
Make sure your youngsters can be a part of the action all year long as a member of the Junior Mountaineers Club. Kids ages 13 and under can join for just $20. With that, they will receive admission to all men's and women's basketball and lacrosse games this season, along with a Junior Mountaineer t-shirt. Fill out your application today to sign up at mountathletics.com.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little Moore team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
From Jim Phelan to Milan Brown to Jamion Christian and Dan Engelstadt, this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Well, final score, the Mount wins at 54-52 tonight to get to 8-6 in the NEC. Only 4 games remain in the Northeast Conference. schedule. Let's take a quick look around other scores in league play today. Wagner gets their first loss. Their longest winning streak in all of Division I basketball comes to an end today. Merrimack wins it 80-65 at Wagner in overtime. Fairleigh Dickinson was in last place in the league entering today, but they get a home win over Sacred Heart, 82-75. St. Francis Brooklyn, a big win at Central Connecticut State, 67-50. And Bryant's long winning streak comes to an end. Actually, tough news for the Mount. LIU, 99-88 winning it. LIU remains tied with Mount St. Mary's for third place in the league. And with their tie, right now, the Mount would be the loser of the tiebreaker. So right now, if the playoffs started tomorrow, the Mount would be the 4 seed in the upcoming Northeast Conference tournament. Our next broadcast of Mount basketball will be on NEC Front Row. The Mount will host St. Francis College of Brooklyn. The Mount won at Brooklyn 69-61 on January 8th. The game is on Thursday night. Our broadcast start time is 6:40 for a 7 p.m. tip for Mount St. Mary's basketball. Saturday afternoon, the Mount will play LIU at 4 at home as well. Their final 2 regular season home games, so get those tickets. The number 301-447-5700. Once again, 301-447-5700. Ticket office opening Monday morning at 10 a.m. So that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you to my statistician, Ralph Grant. Great job today, Ralph. My name is Adam Pohl. Ralph didn't have to count as many points as usual. It was a defensive slugfest. But Mount St. Mary's down early in this game. They come back, and they get a big road win. Our final score, the Mount 54 and St. Francis University 52. This has been a presentation of Mount St. Mary's basketball on the Mount Athletics Network. Have a great evening, everybody.
You've been listening to Mount St. Mary's Basketball. Mount Basketball is brought to you by the real estate team of Tony Little and Jane Moore, Grafcom, Glory Days Grill, Roy Rogers, and Frederick Health. This has been a production of Mount St. Mary's Basketball.